If you want to get a little fancy in either a kit or any leather piece you're making, you can burnish the edges. Now, I've sanded these edges down. You can go down to 220 grit, 300 grit, 400 grit, 600 grit. You can make a mirror edge if you'd like. I'm just using water here. You need some sort of lubricant. You can use gum trag, you can use toconol, you can use whatever you'd like to use. But we're gonna get this, we're almost casing it. So we want it damp, but not totally soaking wet. And when you're using water in your finger, it takes a minute to get there. But what this is gonna do is we're gonna use the canvas that's provided in the kit after we've sanded, and we're gonna basically sand again, but with the canvas. And what we're doing is we're sealing the edge of our leather by bringing the oils that are inside of the leather up to the top. And as you can see with the change of color, that's going to prevent any moisture from getting into the wallet. Now, this will happen on its own. It's lovingly referred to as a pocket burnish if you don't burnish and just let your pocket do it. But we're using canvas. We're basically just emulating putting your wallet in, taking it out, putting it in, taking it out. That's all, not all burnishing is, but when you burnish with canvas, that's kind of what you're emulating. But the result is actually a higher quality product because this prevents moisture from getting into your layers of leather. Now, it is not necessary. Pieces will naturally burnish over time. It takes about 6 months. And your wallet's not going to rot away if you don't want to do it. But it's how I like to finish my leather wallets, and it gives your piece a nice professional look. And so that's why a lot of people do it. And if you want to give it a try on the kit, you get your canvas. You also get the option to get an actual slicker. Now the slicker is very similar to using canvas. I'm going to put a little extra water on here. The slicker you would use more with gum trag or toconol. But we're going to do the same thing with a wood slicker. And as you can see, we're darkening those fibers a little bit more. It's a little steadier to use. But really the rule that I like to stick to is if you're using water, I go canvas. If you're using gum trag or toconol or some sort of acrylic resin based edge finish, go with the slicker, which you can add on to any kit.